everyone. So I just wanted to stop by virtually and let you know that I will actually not be at school for the next 2 weeks. This little dude doesn't get to go back until the 15th. So we're going to do online type learning. I'm going to do this as best I can. We're not going to do Zoom. I just feel like it's not super effective when I've done it in the past, when I've had to be projected onto a screen to try to teach a lesson, because it's not very engaging. So what we're going to do is, just like that interactive notebook you did for last unit, I have another one that I used last year. I'm going to go in tonight. I'm going to edit it a little bit and get something ready for you. And we're going to use that as kind of like a checklist of things to do every day. So a lot of it, instead of being homework for you, oh my gosh, there's going to be a cat jumping in. I'm so sorry. They are just going to be like a checklist to do. So instead of me doing something with you in class and then you going home to do all that, you're just gonna go in and work on that stuff. So I'm gonna get it ready, and it's just kind of be this like independent tool. But I also know that a lot of you aren't gonna find that extremely helpful. So I'm also going to try to record lectures and post them on Classroom for you, kind of via YouTube, like I have been, and those will be optional. So it's kind of one of those things where if you're like, I read it, I don't understand, I did the homework, I still need more information, I would highly suggest watching them, or at least minimally watching Heimler's history. Those are going to be recorded and required for you anyway for the notebook. But I know a lot of you have just liked lectures in the past. And you guys are going to be doing the reading guide. I'm not going to be able to check it because I'm not there. So it's just kind of one of those things where if you aren't doing it, I'm going to know. We're also going to do quizzes kind of on and off. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do like daily reading check quizzes where maybe it's, here's 5 questions. You get to use whatever notes you have, but you can't use online resources. So it'd be kind of one of those things where if you're doing a digital reading guide, if you're doing a digital reading guide, you're going to need to fill it out, and then you're going to print out section by section. So if you do the 6.1 tonight, in case there's like a reading quiz tomorrow, you'd need to print that out, because when I do online reading quizzes for you guys, or reading quizzes, not online, reading quizzes, they're just going to be paper ones that I have the sub print out, or I run up and print out, and you get to use whatever notes you've taken over it. So it would probably be beneficial for you to have those reading guides, because that's where I'll pull the questions from. Just to make sure everyone's on pace. Because at this point, if I'm not there to nag on you, I'm really, really afraid that people are going to fall behind because they're not going to be paying attention. And then that's not going to be that's not going to be positive at all. So we'll do online interactive notebook, reading guides, which you guys will either do the hard copies that were left in the room, or you will do them digitally and print out section by section when you get them done. I don't care which one, just make sure you're printing it out every day, because if you show up and there's a reading quiz and you say, oh, the printer didn't work, or oh, I forgot, let me go print it. No, that won't be a possibility, because the sub's just going to be told, like, here's a questionnaire. They have this many minutes to do it. They get to use their notes, but not their friends, but not technology. They're not running to the printer. So make sure you're prepared. The other thing, like I said, I'm going to try to record lectures as much as I can while dealing with the craziness that's my kid running around. So excuse any crazy noises. And then I'm going to have a Google Doc of some sort. I'm not really sure of the format yet, but it's going to be a place where if you guys have questions about content, like you've done the reading, you've done the worksheets, you've watched videos potentially, and you're like, I still don't understand this concept that keeps being mentioned, or it's in the notes, like the PowerPoints. Can you help me? Put specific questions on the Google Doc. Everyone in your class will have access to it. I'm just going to do it class by class, so there's not going to be any overlap. And then if you see other people have asked questions and you know, like, oh, I know this, feel free to answer. I'm going to do it, I think, a column system, like here's a question, and then the next column over is going to be like potential student responses if you want to respond to that question. And then I'm going to have my box over to the side where I respond to stuff. Okay. So, I just think it'll be a good way for us to have conversations in class without me being able to be there, but also for me to answer any questions you have because that's part of this learning too. I will post a calendar for this along with the interactive notebook. And again, every day I'm going to try to have like a checklist, even if it's just like, here's a picture of what's in the calendar. This is what you're doing today. Okay, so I'm really sorry about this. It's really unfortunate. I hate having to not be at school teaching you guys because I love what I do. And I think that online learning is just hard. So please email me whatever you need. If there is just a catalyst moment where we just need help, I can zoom in if we need to just like ask questions to Bozak and ask for what's going on. But I think my recorded lectures will be helpful. And then use the Google Doc to ask questions. No question is stupid, okay? So I know that might sound weird, but no question is dumb. If you, for whatever reason, are too shy to ask on that Google Doc, please email me the question and then I'll anonymously post it on the doc if I have to, because if it's a quality question or if it's any question, there's probably someone who also has a very similar one, okay? It's content-based questions and skill-based questions. Don't put stuff like, when are you going to be back? Or do I have to do my homework tonight? We're going to keep it professional, content-based, academic. So, yeah, please let me know if I can help in any way or if something is not working or maybe if you liked something and you thought it was really helpful, please let me know. Again, sorry for this, but this is why I'm home. Hopefully Black Elk is done after their 2-week quarantine and I can be back with you guys. All right. Miss you already. Say bye.
Bye-bye.